This right here is part of my, I don't exactly know what part of the series this might be, but I'm currently trying to reverse engineer Toyota systems by actually understanding their keyless entry modules and give my car keyless entry and push to start and all that fancy stuff. Not only that, you know, normal ignition, but I don't want to get rid of the normal ignition though. I want to do a dual ignition system because I find, you know, a good crank to be good every once in a while. But back to the point right here, right? I took apart this entire dash assembly, not all of it, of course. You got yourself the little molding pieces that cover this, that also cover the bottom of that. Hold on, let me move still. Like this piece in particular, right here, labeled 6LP. God, my hands are pink for some reason. Go into that little spot right there, okay? And this piece in particular goes a little something like this to cover whatever the fuck that is. The reason I know what this is because it has a little hole that mirrors the other side right there. That's where the fuse box is, so I could where I wired my dash cam to, and it has the same little thread point where you lock it with one of these, so to speak, one of these plastic screws. But I just wanted to show you what happens, or in this case, how, you know, how to release a smart key module out of a Toyota CHR, right? I'm basically pioneering this shit. So here's a smart key module. This is from a 2021 one, where this is basically a lockdown one that requires me to access the EEPROM, but I'm not gonna do that shit. Just take a look at the tabs, right? Look at how it's constructed. It goes in this side right here. Let me turn on the lights. It goes in like so, right? And then you'll hear that little click, and it's not going anywhere, right? How do you remove it? You remove it with one of these Harbor Freight pry tools. I really like this one specifically. Has this little hook mechanism, but enough of the commentary. You go in there like so, okay? A little bit of a bottom, right over here, okay? You just gotta knock it out. So it requires a little bit more than two hands. I need somebody to hold the camera, right? Those little two tabs right there. Okay, let me just stick this tool in there. Stick it in, right? A little hard to see, but once you get to this point, you'll know what I'm talking about, right? You just pry it like so, and then you unplug it, and there she is. There she is. It's right in my hand, like so, right? Let's do it one more time. Here's the module. The characters or the symbols have to be facing this way to the left. Stick that fucker in. He's not going anywhere, right? Grab this out of the Pry Tool. Stick them all the way back here until you feel a little bit of resistance. Don't break anything yet, just... You gotta get both. You gotta pull that tab, and you gotta push the one that's right next to it. So when you're doing the little thing, you sort of just got to do this, right? Pull this and push and just do this, right? Do this action right here. Do what I'm doing, right? Do this, right? Let your hand sit like so, and you'll hear a pop. But I'm going to do it again a third time, just to show you that I know what I'm talking about in real time too. It's plugged in. Stick this bitch all the way back, right? Like so. Lift it upwards. Drag it back, right? Use your hand. Yeah, right? Yeah, there we go. And he's released. There it is. That's how you release a CHR module or any other Toyota module with this specific white bracket assembly. Yeah.